Hi everyone, I am in South Dakota today and I'm on the Mickelson Trail and we are riding from Mystic to Hill City. It's about a 14.6 mile ride and it is not easy. I'll explain more about that later, but here's what you need to know before you go. The trail is made of crushed stone. It is well maintained and it is really wide, so there's a lot of room for riding. We actually took our dog this time and we have a trailer, and so you can take a trailer on this for your kids or for your pets. We started our ride in Hill City because there was a place called Bicycles and Boats where you can rent bikes and they'll drive you all the way up to Mystic or even farther. They'll drive you up to different trailheads so that you can ride back. And we already had our own bikes here, but being able to take the shuttle was really helpful. It allowed us to see more of the trail. There are 14.6 miles from Mystic to Hill City, and we decided to do a couple of miles the opposite direction just to see what it was like. We were told there was this really cool tunnel along the way. However, we never got that far, so we decided to turn back, and we did see two other tunnels as we were riding on our way to Hill City. So there are 4 tunnels on this ride and we're going to get to ride through 2 of them. The person who dropped our bikes off said, be sure to take your sunglasses off, be sure to let yourself acclimate to the sights, because when you get in there it's really dark and there's rocks on the ground, so you don't want to run over anything unexpectedly. At every trailhead they have a restroom, which is really a porta-john or a outhouse. So are some bike stations there. And what's really nice is along the trail there are several park benches, even picnic tables, so anytime you need to relax there's a place where you can do that. Alright, we are 4 miles from Mystic, and I just have to tell you that we have gone uphill the whole way. I mean, it's railroad grade, so it isn't like constant, it isn't... What happened? Our dog just escaped her trailer. So like I said, we've been 4 miles going up the road. And again, it's railroad grade, but, so it's, what is that, 4%, 6%? But it's been tough. We were promised that it's kind of a coast into Hill City, so let's hope that happens soon. I am actually walking my bike right now because it has been hard to ride uphill for 7 miles. And I think part of it is because of the crushed stone. It is really loose, so it also makes you feel like you're not going very fast. Here's some important gear that you're going to need to bring with you, and that is your sunscreen, your bug spray, and lots of water. One thing I wanted to say also about the trail is that it is in the sun a lot. You can see this today when we're riding. Blue skies, beautiful, but you really do need your sunscreen and you really do need a lot of water. Okay, we've been given the most joyous news today. We were just told that the last 8 miles is downhill. I sure hope so, but I'll believe it when I see it.
The last 8 miles were awesome. We actually got to coast downhill all the way. However, I wish that we had been warned about the difficulty of this trail. During our 8-mile climb uphill, we had to walk our bikes twice. It was so hot, and pulling a trailer, we were just too tired to ride the whole way. In fact, a couple of bikers on e-bikes stopped and said they rarely see acoustic bikes on the trail. That would have been nice to know ahead of time. What we thought was going to be a 2-hour ride ended up being 4 hours. Having said that, I would still ride this trail again, and hopefully some more sections. I even heard that in one section you can ride up to the Crazy Horse Monument, so I hope to see that next time. When you arrive back in Hill City, I would suggest going across 385 and into the parking lot. There's this really cool train set up there, and if you keep going down through the parking lot, you're going to find the Highliner Eatery. We didn't have time to stop and eat, but it was nice to stop and at least get some ice cold water. From there, you're only a half a mile from Bicycles and Boats. It's really easy to find. Just take a left on Railroad Avenue and a left on Poplar Street, and then you're back. If you're interested in more trails like this, check them out right over here. Thanks again for watching. God bless.